But I had Dell up here recently, Mel.
Man,
sound like I meant to do that, right? Dell Mel. But congratulations on this new project. It's a banger.
Always.
And you definitely on there going crazy.
Appreciate it. That's
but
what
during the sit down talking to him about it, I said, I know that's Mel, but it sound like a sample. I said it sound throwback and it sound crisp, like in a way that you just don't hear stuff no more. Everybody is different tones going on now, and I'm like, it just felt so refreshing, but it felt like you heard it before, even though it was brand new.
Yeah, classic.
How the heck do you do that, bro?
Yeah, it's the vibe. Like, Dell has this thorough vision. You know what I'm saying? He's good at, you know what I mean, listening to vibrations. You know what I'm saying? He'll send something over, and I'm like, yo, I kind of see where this is going. I know exactly, you know what I'm saying, what to do. So I'll send him something, you know what I'm saying, he get back. And, you know, but it's I think I just got an old soul, bro. Like, it's kind of weird. It's one of the things where, it's, you know, some people say that they live like a few lifetimes, and it's just like certain instrumentation, like you hear and you're like, yo, this take me back to here. Like, I think we, you know what I mean? Like, I think we need this vibe for this one. So yeah, man, that's how we do it.
Well, you uberly talented, bro.
Appreciate it,
definitely
fam.
That always been that. I mean, you just talking about sending files back and forth. You record yourself, you produce, you play the guitar, right?
Yeah, playing acoustic.
So you playing acoustics. You got live instrumentation that you do on your own. You are a complete artist. And then Bruno and them made a whole album with your style. You ain't feel no type of way about that?
No, see, it's like they.
Cause you been on that.
Yeah, I mean, they basically like a melting pot, man. Like they, you know what I mean? Like they dug in those airs and they basically took a lot of, you know what I mean, what was classic, what was original, and just kind of like
similar formula to somebody I know.
Almost like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of blend some of the new with the old and kind of make it refreshing. But yeah, man, that's the you know what I mean? That's the vibe that I've always been on for that reason. Dog. I feel like I've been there a few times before, and I'm like, yo, let me pull back something I might have did before and kind of blend it with what's going on now. So it's, you know what I mean? It's always refreshing though to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. You appreciated what they put out?
Yeah,
Fire,
definitely,
right?
man. Like my daughter Zori, she's 6. Like when she was about 3, like that Leave the Door Wide Open song was just happened to be on, and she in the back like about to go in. I'm like, have you been here before? Like,
you got one. You got one.
Yeah, I think we got one. So, but
it's
fire. Crazy because she was so into it. I'm like, it's like, but you singing back up for Bruno? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, certain songs they just, you know. You know what I mean? It's just a vibe. So that's the dope thing about artistry. Is like you never know who your fans are. A lot of times you got to put it out there and just see who it resonates with. You know what I'm saying?
Does that become like a confirmation? Like, oh, there is an audience for what I love to do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it feels like pockets just become pockets, and people never gonna get back to soul and emotion and partying.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Soul.
That's true. It's always like I guess like a micro and a macro to it. Like I remember this story. Like I don't know how true it is, but it's supposedly this artist who was like broke, like he was never successful, but then in a whole nother country, one of his songs was almost like an anthem. So it was like he was, you know what I mean, basically on the street, and then gets a call from, I guess, like a promoter there. He goes there, and it's like a stadium of people.
He's a rock star.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
that's
it's like
Sister Mary ain't know she was lit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah.
Because we ain't promised tomorrow, so it's like, man, true. I want to know when it's going down so I can go touch the people.
That's true though. It's weird, man. Some people come here, they might come here for that one thing, and when it's out there, then you know they may have done what they set out to do.
For a lot of people, I believe that's true.
Yeah.
I believe that's true. Now you come from a talented family, bro.
Yeah, we got a couple on there.
Y'all got Arthur, the original Steph Curry. You could have right. You could have been on some stuff. You could have been on Thanasis if he would have went. Light skin and everything. Young as hell, pulling. Pulling. But
from anywhere.
Like, what was Pop kicking to y'all, man? Everybody found a lane and like stuck to it.
I think it's my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, man. Renee Altson. Rest in peace.
Mom Dukes.
Yeah, man. She just kept us involved in everything. Like whatever like a kid could do, whether it be like a, you know what I mean, science camp, art camp, sports camp, You know what I mean? Boy Scout
Program.
camp. Yeah, it was, you know what I mean? Summer camps. Then it's like crazy because you know what I mean? Of course we got to do the contracts. Like back then it was like the cities was more involved with that type stuff.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
it was like the cities would pay for it. So it was like you could put your kids in everything and be cool. Now it's just like you coming out 300 for this,
Yep.
400 for that,
A week.
days, 700 for this.
Yeah.
It's like, yo. Like,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like back then, like your parents could put you in everything and then see where your vibration was. If it's in there, all right, let's push you in here. If it's here, let's put it in there and just kind of see, you know what I'm saying? Or if you
So
kind
they
of like,
cultivated it with you.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's how, you know what I mean? That's how my mom was, you know what I'm saying? Russell. So like, you know what I mean? Especially for me, because when I was a kid, I was quiet. So we got to put you in everything and see, you know what I'm saying, where your light is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But see, like, and you said earlier that you had an old soul and you've been here before, and it's like, well, we used to hoop, and of course Phil was probably the first pick, but Mel always was in the first 10. And he'd be an undersized power forward shooting guard type of thing. I don't
know what you would compare
you used to
me
get
in the
old
league.
man buckets.
Yeah. Dog.
You was
know
young.
You know what's funny about that? I taught my brother how to shoot. Like,
You told me
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just better than me at it. Like, you know what I mean? He had the, you know what I'm saying? He had basically like the ice veins with it. So he's like, you know what I'm saying? Then he always had like an edge, cause like he was like, you know, he was young, but he was kind of like bigger than all the kids' age. So it was like the older kids would try to mess with me. So it's like he always proving himself, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Threes and old heads face. Like, you know, I ain't pushing that, oh man, I got you old head.
Because Phil is my age, but he never played with our age group.
Yeah.
He never played with our age group.
Yep.
We used to be like, yo, we had Phil and Bob, yo. We would kill every tournament. Like, and we was winning joints. But we would be destroying if we had like, you know how other teams would play, they would make you play both.
Yeah.
If you was young enough, you could play up, but they still make you, you know, be a ringer or whatever have you.
Yep.
That's not necessarily a ringer, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, man, if we had Phil and Bob with Chirp, you know what I mean, and Bruce and Terrell, man, we would have been out there getting crazy, man. It's ridiculous,
Getting
man.
buckets. But yeah, man, that's funny how that is. Like a lot of folks, like you know what I mean, pretty much grew up with on the court. Like that's, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about doing this. It's like I always say, like I know some of the most talented people in the world, but I don't know them from the industry. I've met a lot through the industry, but I know a lot of these people from other places. Like you said, I was in a lot of stuff too, and I went to a lot of different schools and stuff like that. Or you know, from private school all the way up to when I went to high school, I was at a magnet school. Then I went to a Catholic school, and I went to college and. You know, the summer programs and all of that stuff like you. So I know a lot of people from a lot of different walks. And a lot of people from hooping. Whether they were serious ballers or they just was balling. Like you just know a lot of people from hooping. And then you look up and you managing him and he sing and you know what I mean? It's just amazing. Like we in a blessed position in life, man.